The name of the program is the Florida Association of Police Explorers, and today we are here for a delegates conference, and that is where multiple agencies from throughout the state come and we host a training program. So today what we're doing is called an incident command scenario, and within that we have 5 different scenarios that each of the programs go to. That's an active shooter, where there's a person that is staged as a shooter and did a shooting within the school. There is a fire rescue event where the cadets go and they get to see what it's like to treat somebody who's been shot. There is a crime scene event where the cadets go and they get to see the actual crime scene of how they collect evidence. There's an actual dummy that's on the ground with simulated blood and everything there, and they get to see what it's like to collect the evidence from a shooting. There's a press release event where they're prepped to give a media conference. And then we also have the Incident Command Center, where they learn about what it's like to be in charge of an entire event like this. And then the other part is a classroom session where they go through and they get to learn about the dynamics of going in and handling an active shooter situation within a school. With our new chief, we're looking to get more involved in programs like this, and he supports us hosting these types of events and eventually hosting a state competition here.
You know, all the people that are in our Explorer programs are extremely dedicated individuals that want to potentially get into a career in law enforcement. And just to give them a little taste of what it's like to really be a police officer and see, you know, these real life scenarios that we've created for them that really, I think that, you know, bring out the best in them.
The scenario that we're doing this morning is an active shooter scenario. And what we're teaching the explorers today is how to respond to an active shooter, the correct way to approach it, and how to deal with it.
Everybody sit on the ground.
Contact! Contact!
Don't move. Get up. To the wall. Now you guys secure. Rescue center out for man shot dead. We're gonna go check the wounded out in the hallway. Get up. Over here. On your knees.
Don't move! Don't move!
Don't move. Get up. Wall. On your knees. All right, everybody out. Out the door. To your left.
Roommate secure!
Okay, I'm trying to get them to be totally aware of their surroundings when they come to a scene. This is a shooting scene and it's been pretty intense. There's a lot of shell casings around. There's bullets that they need to trace down and find out, and trying to teach them not to have tunnel vision. When they come in, they see a certain things and they draw lines right away, and what I want them to do is not think that everything's so absolute. They have to figure things out and then have room to change their mind later and not be so hung up on what they think they see right now.
I learned about crime scene, a couple of stuff that you have to notice where you're at and look at all your surroundings around, and no matter ceiling, floor, behind you, everything. Like, you have to see what happened, and pretty much stuff that I haven't learned in the past. So it's pretty cool stuff like today.
Well, I learned a lot of things. We've done crime scene before, but I learned that also to be aware of all your surroundings, and also that to put markers on everything so that when we do the paperwork, to write down everything so that later on when it's brought up, we can refer back to that. And if somebody brings something that's false, we can prove it with the report and all the pictures and take pictures of everything.
Basically, this is the parent staging event where if there's an active shooter event at a school, all the parents would come and we would stage them in a certain area. The kids are supposed to calm the parents down. The parents have all kinds of crazy questions, and you know, they're upset and they want to know what's going on with their kids. And the explorers are here to calm them down and explain to them as much information as they have in order to calm them down and keep everything organized. In this scenario, one of the parents' children is over here in the fire rescue truck and they're being treated. They're supposed to identify that parent and bring them over to the truck and explain to them what's going on, and they're being treated. They're going to be transported to the hospital. So basically just using techniques to calm parents down in the high intense scenario.
We're basically here, we're talking about the incident command system, a little history about where it comes from, the fire service, and then from there how it can work for the police service and how we can take a situation of chaos and provide organization and structure to handle it. And we have a systematic format to doing that. Typically what you see here is a basic incident command chart. It's not all inclusive. It's going to actually be dependent upon the situation and the resources available. And ultimately, at the end of the day, hopefully the overall goal is the safety of the officers and the citizens in the community. So if you keep that in mind and you have a plan of action to do those things, I think you're successful.
The Coconut Creek Police Explorer program is currently recruiting, and we are accepting applications. And if there is somebody who has a youth that is interested in joining the program, the ages for acceptance of recruitment is between 14 and 17 years of age, and they can contact the police department by calling 954-973-6700 anytime Monday through Friday in between 8 and 5, and they can ask for the community involvement unit or for myself. My name is Officer Lou Klockseam, and I will be more than happy to speak to anybody interested in the program and getting you more details.
I've been in the Coconut Creek Police Explorer program for about 2 years, and I'm interested in becoming a cop because I like helping people and I want to serve my city.
City of Coral Springs, Seminole County, Miami, City of Titusville, Cooper City, Coconut Creek, City of Plantation, Hillsborough.